Hello and welcome to this pre-Global Qualitative 2014 ESOMAR event. It's great to have Konrad Collao alongside me. Konrad, thank you so much for joining me today. Can you first of all give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself?
Yeah, my pleasure. I am a founding partner at Craft. We're a strategic insight agency based in London, global reach. What do we do? We do all manner of qualitative work, and increasingly we're using a lot of passive data collection technology to aid our ethnographic work. Yeah, and that's about it.
Okay, cool. And so obviously we're here today to talk about ESOMAR. Can you tell us first of all a little bit about, what ESOMAR means to you and why you're particularly attending this ESOMAR event over perhaps others in the conference calendar?
Well, I mean, I suppose for us, there's no bigger forum, both to show our paper at, but also to hear great speakers from around the world and understand some of the leading thinking that's going on in the world of qualitative research from all across the globe. So for us, it's both an opportunity to showcase, to learn from others, to discuss, to network. And as I said earlier, I don't think there's a greater forum for our specific bit of the industry than ESOMAR.
Okay, cool. And you mentioned there showcasing and presenting a paper. Can you tell us a little bit about the paper that you're going to be presenting there?
Yeah, so our paper is in conjunction with a client of ours, ITV. So I know that not everyone's from the UK, so not everyone will know that ITV is the biggest commercial TV broadcaster in the UK. And we are showcasing a paper in the Wearables section of the conference, which essentially is a case study of a technique that we believe we pioneered and have been using over the past year. But specifically, our paper relates to the use of wearable video and audio capture glasses. So a bit like Google Glass, but not web connected. And so we're showcasing the project and talking the audience through the case study, but also discussing the implications for the industry of using such technology in terms of ethics, in terms of process, in what they're good for, what they're not so good for, and hopefully giving a little bit of the beginnings of best practice, because this is clearly a nascent technology and technique. Yeah, just to give a little bit of guidance and best practice as to how a research agency needs to adapt to use this new technology.
That's interesting. I've been at a few of these market research events in this past year, and Google Glass were there themselves, and it got a kind of mixed reception. I suppose one mainly of just interest and kind of fascination above anything else. So, where do you see the industry with these wearable gadgets? Do you think that we're ready to kind of take this on?
I think yes. Well, I would hope so, because this isn't a one-off. So we've been deploying these glasses for over a year now, just over a year, and piloting them. So we'd like to think that we're slightly ahead of the game. But I think yes, we're ready as long as we're able to spend the time, the effort, and the application of just your intellect to knowing when to use them and when not to use them. I think it's interesting that I also been to many events where Google Glass have been, and especially wearable video glasses. I think it's different when we're talking about photo capture, but video capture is still talked about in terms of its potential, and we've used it to great effect on a number of projects and can see great opportunity beyond our core specialism of media for it to be used in any kind of work that relies on understanding touch points through a customer journey or through a media journey. And anywhere where you'd like to observe people for quite a long period of time but don't have the money, the resource, or want to introduce that much of a research effect. So yeah, I think it's not even about potential now, it's a reality.
Awesome. Well, and for people that are interested that might want to attend that one, or maybe look out for it on social media, can you tell us when it is and during the conference?
So yes, we'll be presenting at 3:05 p.m. UK time, so I believe that's around 4 o'clock Central European time on next Monday. So Monday the 17th of November, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, awesome. Well, Konrad, thank you so much for joining me today, and you know, best of luck with your presentation in Venice, and look forward to seeing you there.
Brilliant. Look forward to seeing you there. Thanks a lot, Jack.